Shovel.
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 Shovel, shovel.
Shovel, shovel.
Shovel that shovel.
Hmm.
Oh, I messed that up.
I don't... Chesapeake in Ohio doesn't even exist anymore. Gone, it died. Got absorbed into, probably Canadian National. Sorry. It is a prop, but I would need a much bigger prop. I need that. I need two modern... I need 3 of those and about 75 cars. Or... and 3 diesels and about 200 modern cars. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because it depends on which era of railroad you want to model. Oh, it's really short. Okay.
Okay. I think that's shuffled. I think that's shuffled. The Discworld.
I have no clue how that game works. I'd have to read it all. Mm-hmm.
Oh. I get it. Versus 20 points.
Whichever personality card you choose has a win condition.
Mm.
Brian's card is nobody else wins.
Once upon a time, we're gonna flex our storytelling muscles.
Yay.
The only thing I remember from the last time we played this was I kept trying to shoehorn mountains in.
Mhm.
That was like the card I had.
Yeah. Remember, James, the object of the game isn't just to win, but to have fun telling a story together.
Boo. Trash. I'm gonna win. We have to play this very clinically. Hey, Olivia. How's it going? Not good. That's not good.
No, the queen died, remember?
Olivia,
Oh, shoot.
Olivia's still in her 3 years of mourning.
Yeah. We can't, and we also can't talk about how the king's brother's a pedophile, because it's not the right time. It's still mourning.
Ben, do you want to lose our only consistent viewer?
Come on, John. They're people too, alright? They deserve some humility, so leave the new king and his sausage fingers out of it.
You know, if there's actually something wrong, then, like, you making jokes about this is probably not making her feel much better.
Yeah, sorry.
How dare you, John?
Yeah, just because he probably has sausage fingers from being inbred does not mean you can mention something about him.
Oh.
Oh, that's not
Fuck.
bad. Make jokes. That's fine. That's not bad.
Oh, that hurts. No. That's
That's tragic.
that is tragic. Were you in the giant queue? The British Royal Sport queuing?
Yeah, were you well, I mean, you know it's a national sport because even David Beckham was in that queue.
Yeah, in the queue. The big
13-hour
queue.
wait.
Yeah.
Sir David Beckham.
Okay. You were actually doing something useful with your time. Okay. Cool.
Just making sure.
Just making sure. Yeah, I didn't take you for a monarchist. just to be able to put it out there.
What? Are you kidding? Olivia, the most nationalist, I'm sure.
Well, nationalist is different than monarchist.
I know, but
We're different than Republicans.
Ooh,
We're different than Republicans.
I know because I just watched a 2-hour video on a rundown of the political compass and all the different weird
ideologies.
ideologies that there are and where they fall.
Oh, I thought you were saying like the British royal tree.
The British Royal Circle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, John, I was gonna mention because I don't think I've seen you since your haircut and it looks good.
Thank you.
I was like, wait, did I see John with the haircut? And I don't think I had.
Yeah, whoever gave you that haircut deserves a raise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave him a tip. Yeah, no, I know. I figured.
But Republican is different over there than what it is here, right?
Yes, Republican over there means like the monarchy is stupid and we should really get rid of it.
Ah.
And make it a republic as opposed to a constitutional monarchy. As opposed to monarchists who are like, yeah, I believe that the queen and the king have like magic blood that makes Jesus say,
Yeah.
you should rule over a lot. You should control the lives of a lot of people. It's kind of fucked. Because like the queen is also the queen or king. The king is now, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The king now is the head of the church.
Really?
Yeah, the head of the Anglican church, yeah. Because a long time ago one of the kings wanted to bone a bunch of people. And the Pope said, stop it.
Like,
and he said, fuck you.
I'm making my own church.
Yeah.
With hookers. No blackjack, just hookers.
No, that was fine. The Catholic Church also had hookers around that time. The Middle Ages were weird.
You mean based?
Well, yeah.
Hello, welcome to the church's brothel.
Also, there's that one time where one of the popes got beat up in the street by a rival family that wanted another guy to be pope.
Mm-hmm.
They just beat the shit out of him.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
All right, we have characters, which are the people and creatures that the story is about. Things, important objects that feature in the story. Places, orange. Locations the characters will visit. Aspects, blue. Descriptions of the characters, places, and things. Events, purple. Some things that can happen in the story. Yep. We have interrupt story cards, are a special type of story card. You can use them as normal story cards. They each have a story element, and one belongs to one of the 5 categories. But alternatively, you can use them to interrupt the storyteller after she plays a story card of the same category. This is explained in detail later on. Ending cards are the conclusion. We had to guide our story down that ending so it'll finish in a logical way. Alright, sort the cards into story ending decks and shuffle each. Already done?
Yes.
Deal each player 1 ending card plus story cards equal to 11 minus the number of players.
8.
Yeah. Mine is very topical.
Oh, good.
All right. Draw a card from the ending deck. Look at its big red letter and discard it. The player whose first name comes next in alphabetical order, circle around from Z to A if needed, is the first storyteller. The player begins to tell a story.
First name?
Yes. What is that?
S.
Darren.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, closest?
Yes.
Closest
no,
going-
closest going
Yeah,
forwards.
Okay, yeah, Darren.
The storyteller may tell the story in any way she likes and isn't limited by the cards in her hand. Whenever she mentions something on one of her story cards, though she may play that card, placing it face up on the table. Yes, John?
Another card that's fairly topical.
Placing it face up on the table, not in the discard pile. A line of story cards will form, telling the growing story as each new card is placed after the previous one. Each element must be mentioned in a separate sentence. I think that's what we skipped last time. You can only have one card per sentence. And be of some importance to the story for a story card to be played. You can't play a card when its element has only been mentioned in passing, and it has to make sense in the story. The storyteller can keep speaking until someone interrupts her. It's possible, although extremely difficult, for one storyteller to play all her cards, finish the story, and win the game before anyone manages to interrupt her. If the storyteller wishes, she can end her turn at any time by saying pass. She must draw one card from the story deck, then may discard one story card from her hand, if she likes. The player on her left becomes a new storyteller. Alright, now here's the important part. Interrupting storyteller. There are two ways. Interrupt with a story card. The storyteller mentions something in her story that matches a story card in another player's hand. That player can play it to interrupt. The storyteller doesn't have to use the exact words written on the other player's story card or interrupt story card if used as a story card to be interrupted with it. As long as they're just different ways to say the same thing, it's fine. But a player can't interrupt by anticipating something the storyteller hasn't said yet, even if it makes sense in the story. You may also interrupt with an interrupt story card. When the storyteller plays a story card, any player who has an interrupt story card with the same category icon / color can play it to interrupt.
Okay.
Let's see, the card story element isn't used when you play an interrupt story card this way. Interrupt story cards can only interrupt the storyteller after she has actually played a story card. They don't let a player interrupt when the storyteller only mentions something in her story without actually playing its story card, though. When the storyteller has been interrupted, her turn ends, and she must draw one card from the story deck. She leaves her last played card on the table, and the player who interrupted her places the interrupting card face up on the table next to it, then continues the story from where she left off. Everything the new storyteller must follow sensibly and consistently from the last story, from the last storyteller was telling. From the story the last storyteller was telling. There are a few occasions when other players can challenge the storyteller. Getting stuck. The storyteller stops talking, can't think of anything to say, or otherwise fails in her story. A pause of 5 to 10 seconds is a fair indication that she's stuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't give you a lot of time.
No, they don't. Contradicting the story. She says something that blatantly disagrees with what went before the story. Wait a minute, the king is dead. He was eaten by the dragon. Rambling. She's been talking for a long time, but hasn't moved the story forward. So he wandered around the forest for a long, long time, in a wandering around the forest kind of way. I'm wandering around the forest, he said.
Yeah.
Silliness. She stops making sense or tries to make something happen that's foolish or too ridiculous, even for a fairy tale. So the prince knelt before the sausage the cook had made and said, "Sausage, will you marry me?" Unimportant element. She's just listing elements so she can play cards without bothering to tie them into the story. Most groups shout "too long" or "no, silly" at the top of their voices when a storyteller needs to be challenged, but if it's not immediately obvious she's lost her turn, the group can decide by a vote. When the storyteller loses her turn through a challenge, she must draw one card from the story deck, and the player on her left becomes a new storyteller. So when you pass and when you lose your turn, it goes to the left. Otherwise, it's the interrupting player. These rules are intended to encourage people to tell enjoyable and believable stories and to ensure that the game is fast-moving as possible. Practice a gentle reminder is usually enough to prompt the storyteller to correct herself, and losing her turn isn't necessary. Challenges shouldn't be used as a tactic to take the story away from a player who is winning. And they definitely shouldn't be used to harass younger or less accurate players. There's no penalty for a failed challenge. However, if someone tries to interrupt and is judged to be incorrect, the failed interrupter discards the card she tried to interrupt with and draws 2 cards for the story deck. If 2 people interrupt at the same time, then the first one to lay her card on the table becomes the new storyteller. In this case, there's no penalty for the person who made the unsuccessful interruption.
Yep.
When storyteller has played all her story cards, she then plays her ending card to finish the story. If this brings the tale to a sensible and satisfying conclusion, then the game and the story are over and she wins. Should the other players judge that the storyteller's ending card doesn't finish the story satisfactorily or doesn't make sense, then she must discard her ending card and draw a new one plus 1 card from the story deck. Play then pass it to the person on the left. All right, so...
Also, fun fact: the last 2 King Charleses were executed. So
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything else because it'll get Darren banned on Twitter. Sorry, I've been thinking about a lot of people getting banned on Twitter recently. Twitch, they're very similar sounding platforms.
All right, so each element. All right, so we create a line of story cards.
Yep.
And then each element must be mentioned in a separate sentence and be of some importance to the story for its story card to be played.
Yeah.
All right. So let me take a look at...
It's like they pass a cave, and then they keep going. It's not gonna,
Okay. All right. All right. You guys ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Once upon a time, there was a prince.
I got it. My turn.
You gotcha. Once upon a time, there was a prince. His name was Prince Charles.
Oh.
Oh.
Prince Charles was next to be on the throne. But, unfortunately, one day, his father, the king, was poisoned.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And
He can't say slurs anymore.
He can't say slurs. So, because the king was poisoned, he unfortunately died.
Yeah, that usually happens.
Yeah, usually, right? And so, on his day of coronation, as he was about to become king, there was a commotion on the other side of the hall. The giant doors flung open, and in walks the evil guy to the story.
The evil guy.
The evil guy to the story.
Okay. Do you want to describe the evil guy to the story, please?
Of course. The evil guy to the story. His name is John H.
H.
John H. All right.
H.
Haich.
Yep.
H.
H.
And he's actually from a warring house with the current monarchy, right?
Okay, cool.
And so he walks in. He's very tall.
Very tall.
Of course, he's evil, so he is wearing very dark clothing.
Yep.
Accented with red.
Okay. So is he another prince or?
No, not a prince because he isn't necessarily royalty, but he is high up.
Okay.
In this other house.
So a duke or duchess or something. A duke.
Yeah, like a dukedom, right?
An earl or.
Yeah, earl.
Okay.
All right.
I don't have any cards. I just,
Oh, no,
I just
yeah.
wanted to see if someone else had any cards.
So yeah.
You're
so-
like a wizard or something.
Yeah. So John H. walks in with his
H.
posse,
It's possible.
also clad in black. Because I mean, there, of course,
I'm very glad this is a medieval story with the term posse.
It's posse.
and of course, right next to him.
Yep.
I mean, what is a good overthrow except without an evil wizard?
Yeah.
So, John H. and his evil wizard
H.
and his unmarried men bust through the giant doors into the hallway and say, "You are no longer the king, or you shall you will never become the king. You're not king yet, but you shall not be the king.
Oh no.
This is, as they will call it in the future, a coup d'etat."
Coup d'etat. Dun, 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 dun.
So, John H. and his posse and his evil wizard
Yep.
make a mess of the Great Hall.
Okay.
Like, what do they do?
They are generally ruffians. They terrorize all of the people gathered around. They knock over some dinner tables.
Dang.
And unfortunately, they do kill the guy holding the crown because, I mean, if the crown's put on his head, game over, right?
Yeah.
Do they like attack the people around there?
Of course. They attack a lot of people.
So you would say that during this, someone got hurt,
Yeah.
No, actually, the guy who was killed was just fine.
but they attacked other people. So as they're roughing people up, someone gets hurt. Many people get hurt, and everyone's screaming, and they finally get the crown. And question also about the rules.
Yes.
You mentioned, is it one card? We can play multiple cards during our turn.
Right, but it's one
yes.
card per sentence.
One card per sentence, and it has to fit.
Yeah.
It has to fit.
Also, Darren, don't forget to draw a card.
Oh, yeah. Dang it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
So they take the crown.
Wait, you mean something was taken?
Yeah.
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 So John H. steals the crown and puts it on his head.
He said, "Put on his head."
Yeah. And he goes.
Can the crown fly?
Yeah. And he turns to go to Prince Charles, or the former Prince Charles, and run him through, to end the bloodline and make sure there's no one to come back. But as he turns around, John H. sees Charles is gone.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's gone.
So, the kingdom is now under the command of John H.
H.
Now, where did Prince Charles go? Well, Prince Charles somehow escaped through the garden. There's a nice little passageway that he, as a royal family member, knew of that led out to the garden, and he was able to sneak out and flee from the city, a kingdom, even.
So he escaped from the city.
Not John. Charles, former Prince Charles, is on the run. The house got his gun. So now, what is this Prince Charles to do? Except, wait a minute, this is just going to be the hero story, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So Prince Charles knows of an old crone that has helped his family out in the swamp.
An old crone.
An old crone,
An old
What's a
crown.
crone?
Like
like a witchy.
old.
Like a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old crone, or witch, as
Witch, if
most
you will,
people
yeah.
might say.
Yeah.
Out in the swamp, you said, that has helped his family in the past. So he journeys out into the swamp. This dark, damp swamp. He's all alone. But he remembers from his childhood where this crone lived. In her secret hideout.
Her secret hideout in the swamp.
In the swamp.
Of course.
That no one
Yep.
knows about except for his family.
Of course. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So he goes up to the tree that he remembers all so well in his childhood. And he knocks on the tree. No, that's not the knock.
Oh, okay. Then what's the knock?
Foolproof plan. No one would get this. And the tree moves aside almost as if it were magic.
Almost.
Almost, but not quite.
Not quite.
It could just be, the mud just shifting. And then there's a hole. He jumps in the hole. And he sees the witch.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Oh, Charles, it's been a while." And Charles was like, "Wow, you sound a lot worse than when I remember. Like, I thought, you sounded at least like a normal old woman, but man, that's bad." She's like, "Yeah, I know." What are you doing? I haven't seen you over 20 years. And Charles goes, "I know. Sorry, I meant to call, but telephones haven't been invented. I'm busy, being the prince. Well, let me tell you about that." So he tells her the tale of how John H. took over. And she's, "Oh, that's terrible. Well, you, but I can't help you by myself. You need to go and see my friends over in the Eastern Kingdom."
What is
like,
World of Warcraft?
Yes.
Yes, this is exactly like World of Warcraft. I don't know what you're talking about, says Prince. That doesn't make any sense. What am I finding in the Eastern Kingdom, and what I need to do? You need to find.
Do you Mickey Mouse now?
Oh, you need to find my 4 apprentices that I've sent over the cross of the Eastern Kingdom. Huh? Oh boy. He's like, "That sounds very inconvenient." "Huh? It is, huh? But here, take this frog with you." This frog, what is this frog gonna do? "Hey, don't doubt my abilities. It can talk."
Oh, okay.
The frog starts to speak. "Yeah, man, I can be really helpful if you need me. I can, croak, ribbit." It's like, you're just here for the comedic relief, aren't you? You got that right, buddy. If you need any flies to be eaten, I got you. But other than that, maybe I have some powers deep within that I haven't found yet. That sounds very foreshadowing. Maybe that'll come up. But
Maybe.
yeah, I don't know about that one. Probably just a normal frog.
That can talk.
That could talk. Normal otherwise. Okay. So, they bid farewell to the witch.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you called her. Some
Crone.
stupid crone.
Yep.
And then they groan. And then they leave.
Yep.
And they're journeying.
They're journeying, you say.
Oh!
John's been waiting on that one.
Yes.
Bum, bum.
So.
Don't
So
stop
you say.
believing.
So the frog, Egbert, and
Darren. Well, I'm gonna hold off.
Yeah.
and Prince Charles,
So the frog's name is now Egbert.
Egbert.
Okay.
Egbert, okay.
All right. Yeah, because of course you didn't give him.
I didn't give him a name.
You didn't give him a name. Poor frog. The frog made it himself. He doesn't know. He's like that. Charles is like, "Oh, that's kind of a weird name." He's like, "Well, I just learned to talk, so that's what you get."
That's what happens. I don't have much experience.
So as they journey
Mm-hmm.
down towards the Eastern Kingdoms,
Yes.
while on the road, they are attacked by a brigand.
A brigand?
A brigand.
A brigand. And the brigand says, "Hey, I recognize you. You are the former prince of the kingdom. If I capture you, then I shall have riches bestowed upon me by John
H.
H. But the prince decided to play a trick on this brigand, and with the help of Egbert, he was able to throw his voice. So Egbert was like, "Oh, Prince, it's me, the captain of the guard, with our 20 men coming out of the woodwork, the woods, to stop you and to help you. I heard that there's a brigand." And the brigand's like, shit, I'll do anything you want, just don't kill me. So the prince, being a wise prince, was like, I bet this guy knows how to get around the kingdom undetected. So if you help me, he says to the brigand, I will not only spare your life, but give you riches once I return to the throne. And the brigand's like, well, I don't see your return to the throne happening, but I don't have anything else better to do, so I will join you. My name is Andrew.
And I'm guessing these guys are going to grow to become close.
Probably very close,
Yeah,
yeah.
they'll be like brothers or something.
Possibly.
All right.
So they're like, okay, so first thing, let's get off the road. Stupid idiot. So they traps around.
So are they? How are they tramping? Like, are they just on foot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on foot. I mean, the frog can't ride horse, and the prince has lost everything. God damn it. Okay.
Since the frog can't ride a horse, they decided to set out on foot. Please no.
Continue. I'll allow it.
So,
I'll allow it.
yeah, Prince Charles and his brother Andrew, who from another mother, who used to be a brigand until, actually he still is, but you know he's just kind of helping him out.
Yeah. That was more like a rogue.
yeah, more like a rogue. They decide, because they have to figure out where these four apprentici are. Charles is like, all right, Andrew, don't be alarmed. This little fella can talk. Hey, who you call a little fella? I'm the biggest in my litter. And
They call for groups of baby frogs litters.
Yes.
I'll cut you if you call me small again. So yeah, all right. Apparently you're bad tempered. Also, anyways, all right. Where are these apprentices? Oh well, we only know where three are. One is a dragon in the dragon cave.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dragon cave.
The second one is in a castle by the sea. The third one is in an enchanted forest in the northern of Eastern Kingdom. And the fourth one, well, he was lost.
Fuck.
Anyways, we should probably go and get the toughest one out of the way. I mean, other than the lost guy, we should do the other three we know of where they are. We should probably do the toughest one first. So let's go check out the dragon's cave. Upon hearing, one, he's startled about this little fella's talking ability, but
Yes.
two, dragon. You didn't tell me about no dragon. He is quite scared.
Yes.
So, anyways, Charles was able to calm him down.
Yep.
Charles was able to calm down Andrew.
Yep.
And they got directions from the frog.
Mm-hmm.
And they started heading out towards the dragon's den.
Mm-hmm.
So, they head out.
Yep.
And they, because of Andrew's connections and everything, he was able to dress up Charles, get him out of his princely clothes, and into just normal streetwear.
Yep. They kept him hidden.
In plain sight, sure.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't think I'll have this for very long. So they make their way through back channels and in off-beaten paths,
Mm-hmm.
and they finally approach the dragon cave. Da da da. So
Olivia, you're not gasping.
You're
You
supposed
should,
to.
yeah.
That's your cue to
It's
gasp.
a dragon's cave. It's treacherous.
Mm-hmm.
You should be worried for Prince Charles and his
And
brother
Andrew.
With Andrew. And what's the frog's name?
Egbert.
Egbert.
Charles, Andrew, and Egbert.
That's the
three
team.
royals.
The three royals. Yeah. So, as they enter the cave, they hear a voice deep within. Who dares enter my cave?
I don't know. Just the way your voice moved in that was just, who dares enter my cave?
I haven't decided because I've decided. So, Charles and Andrew. Charles says, "We dares. We've been told by the witch to come seek you out to save my kingdom from John H." How dare you? I am the great dragon wizard Camilla.
I am. Says the dragon.
Says the dragon.
Says the dragon. And is I. Which witch are you even talking about? There are no witches around here. It's like the. Oh no! Yes, but no. Which witch are you talking about? There's no witches in the Eastern Kingdom. Oh, but she's not from the Eastern Kingdom, says Charles. She is a witch from the Western Kingdom. Her name is Diana.
Oh, no.
Oh, Diana. I hated her. That's why I left. I was her apprentice. But, I left because I just didn't like her.
Just drops the voice.
Yeah.
I just didn't like her very much.
So, why were you told to seek me? Well, was a prince. But John H. has usurped me and taken my throne. I see, said Camilla. Well, you must have been very brave to venture into my cave, knowing full well that there's a dragon in here, and that you would likely die if there's a dragon.
Yes.
Desperate, but yeah, sure. I like that.
Die?
We should marry once you need a queen or something. Yeah? Alright, cool. I will help you out if I can become a queen. Okay, said Charles.
He's into that.
So yeah, Charles ends up working out a deal with his future queen Camilla.
Yep.
Or queen consort, I should say.
Yep.
Camilla.
1 second, I gotta look up more royal names.
And they quickly bond and quickly forget about Diana.
Yep.
And
sorry, I've just had a horrible thought of a card called a Fiat Uno. Because that's the card that cut in front of Diana's.
Oh no.
So after they come to the agreement. Oh, also it turns out Camilla is, like the fantasy dragon, like modern fantasy dragon, where she can turn into dragon, but she also has a human form.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
Dragons
of course.
Dragons are powerful.
Yeah. Dragons are powerful wizards. So they leave the cave, and they have a date. But also they have set a time to take back the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And that time is in 3 moons from now.
Okay.
3
3 moons. Make sure we got to keep that
3 moons.
3 moons.
moons.
And if you mess up the timeline,
or sorry, three full moons from now. All right?
Mhm.
What's
what's the moon right now?
It is it's waning. Right now.
I ask as if I know and can keep track of this.
All right. So they set 3 full moons from now because they're going to need a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one, if they're trying to arc, and of course, who knows where the Lost Apprentice is the tower by the sea.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, that's across the Eastern Kingdoms,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to take them a while.
Yeah.
So they decide that they have to start trekking out, and they're so about a week into their travels,
Mm-hmm.
they come across a bridge.
Uh-oh.
I mean, a bridge in a fairy tale.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, it's
Nothing wrong. They start walking across the bridge.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The bridge starts shifting. Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa! Man, this is some heat on me. I can't really operate when there's a lot of heat on me, says Andrew.
Yep.
Egbert is like, I've seen worse. You should see when Diana wakes up in the morning. Oh. She sleeps soundly. It's kind of like she's dead or something.
Oh no.
Shit.
Anyways. But what
It says canceled in England.
Yeah, canceled in England. But what comes out from the bridge itself, not under it, not from the side, but from the bridge? It's a monster.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The monster has a ghost-like apparition to itself.
Yes.
Maybe why it could just phase through the bridge. Who knows? But it's standing there. There's chill that goes through the air. And with a voice of like layered reversing over it and a lot of reverb. Who dares cross my bridge?
Bridge.
It is I, Prince Charles, rightful heir to the throne. I didn't vote for you. Anyways. You must pay a toll to cross my bridge. Bridge. What have you got on you? I have nothing left except my royal clothes if you want those. I am an apparition. I cannot wear clothes. So what can you give me? I'm talking frog.
Frog, you say? That was the card that we were laughing at.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I pulled it right after you took it, and then the first word you said was like frog, and I was like, frog. I haven't eaten that in a while.
Whoa, 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 whoa! No one's eating no one over here.
Hold up. Hold up. But you said you're an apparition. You can't eat. You can't eat, right? Right? They can't eat. You've got a point. And you know what? Charles speaks up. On that note, as an apparition, what worldly possessions do you even need from me? What could I even give you that you could use? I never thought about that. I've been having people give me random crap for the past 300 years. And it's
in a pile.
It's a pile right there. I'm not using it. What is my life been? Oh crap, my life. This isn't a life. I'm dead. Just take whatever you want. I don't care anymore. Flies away.
Oh, it can fly?
Dang it, you're right.
Actually, that's mine. Did you look at it?
I already looked at it.
So, the apparition takes off in the sky, wailing. And Andrew goes, "Oh, that was easier than I thought." Let's see what shit he had.
What was the apparition's name?
The apparition's name was...
I was like, well, that. I think we all know what name that should have been.
Who was driving it? The manager of the hotel.
Yeah. The one who was driving the Uno was Philip. So
wait, that person's name is Philip?
No. That person's name is Philip, yes.
Yeah. I was about to say Elizabeth.
As it started ranking races, as it cried and flew away. The creature's favorite pastime. So...
Oh shit, plug that in so we can change if we need to. Yeah, it just plugs into the hub up there.
So they look through all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, they find nothing of real import that they could use. Clothes, jewelry, money. They take the money and jewelry.
Up. Up. There's a USB hub. Yeah, right there.
But they find nothing that could be useful on their quest.
Oh.
Because I don't have a card for it. So they continue moving on.
But just because you don't have a card for it, you give them something.
Alrighty, I'll give them a wizard book.
A wizard's book.
Spell book. But the cool thing about this spell book is it's only people with only like sorcerers can use the spells in this book.
Okay.
Wizards can't. Camilla's like, I can't use these. That is for for people with magic blood.
So Camilla is with them now. Gotcha. All right.
Camilla the dragon, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's Camilla. They're all traveling together. It's the part of the it's the part of the story where everyone. So they finally go.
They're building the party.
They're building the party. They finally meet. They're going to see the second
apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
The second apprentice, and they finally, and the second apprentice is easily spotted because he lives in a great wizard's tower, as any good wizard lives in a tower that kind of just sits out in the middle of fucking nowhere. But the odd thing about this tower is it has.
Wait, this is the tower by the sea, right?
Yes.
This is the tower by the sea.
This is the tower by the sea.
Mm-hmm. It has no doors on the first floor. So
just one door on the second.
Also, by the way, I am taking notes on everything.
Yeah. So so they're like, okay, how do we reach the apprentice? And Camilla's like, I'm not flying you guys up there. a dragon letting humans ride on them.
Oh, you say?
Alrighty then, says Charles. I shall scale the tower myself. But if you fall, you will probably hurt yourself, maybe even die. I don't care. I need to get my kingdom back
I'll do anything to get on that
and save money. Who knows what terrible things John H is doing to the late queen, to the queen, who's still alive, I guess.
In our version.
In our
version.
What's her name?
Lilibet.
Lilibet?
That was Elizabeth, yeah. So, Charles uses his great grip strength and giant sausage fingers to climb to the top of the tower and finally reach the top floor. And he pulls himself up through the window and into the building. And there, he sees a short, gnomish man with a large staff. And
He's compensated for something.
Is the frog with them?
No, the frog stayed at the bottom. This is a thing that only he can do alone.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, the frog's with him. Forget it. Yeah, the frog makes a dick joke.
Yeah.
And that,
Great first impression, guys.
yeah. So you must have really wanted to see me to climb all the way up my tower. My straight shaft.
Yeah, could you make a little less weird parts over here?
So,
I don't know why he's New York now.
It is in New York now.
oh fuck! Oh, I've had a brain blast.
Oh no!
That scares me.
Not the tower.
Not in the tower, but
Is
about the
there's
man.
a tower nearby.
No.
Oh no!
What do you seek? Why do you seek me? What do you need of me? I am trying to regain my throne, and the great witch Diana has told me that you will help. No, I don't think I will. I've heard of your kingdom, and I don't much care for the Western kingdoms. I'm an Eastern Kingdoms man. East side, as it were.
Does this guy have like a birthmark on his forehead, or
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
No.
No, John has other things in mind.
I have other much worse things.
Yes.
A much worse thing.
Even if I have a card that you say, I'm not going to say anything until I
So
want to hear where you
leave.
take this.
And he casts a magic spell that makes a staircase appear from the top. The prince doesn't know what to say and dejectedly starts to walk down. But then the man suddenly spots Andrew. Andrew, is that you?
Oh no.
I don't know enough about this.
It's my great friend Jeffrey.
What's his last name start with?
An E.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
We used to fly on a magic carpet together all the time.
Actually, there's an island just off the Eastern Kingdom coast here.
So, of course, I'll join you if Andrew's doing this. I'm sure nothing bad can come of it.
Nothing at all.
Yep. So then, they all joined to figure out, to find the next
Apprentice.
apprentice.
Which is we have Enchanted Forest and
And
the Lost
Lost.
One.
Yes. So we'll have to go to the Enchanted Forest.
Dun, dun, dun.
Pass.
Shoot. So,
Have fun with that.
So, what's our party now? We have Charles,
Yep.
Egbert,
Yep.
Andrew,
Yep.
freaking Camilla,
Yeah, Camilla.
and Jeffrey.
And Jeffrey E.
Jeffrey E. specifically.
E. Yeah. What's your full last name, Jeffrey? There is none. It's just an E.
We don't talk about it. It's been lost to time. Now, let's move on.
I am pretty sure I know exactly what's going to happen to Jeffrey in the last act.
Yeah.
So the party, they make their way to the enchanted forest.
Okay.
As they make their way, Jeffrey speaks up. So, I don't even want to use his character.
Good. Don't.
But it makes sense for the story. So,
No, they're both wizards. Camilla is a wizard. Who's Camilla?
Camilla the wizard.
Oh, but the spell book. Oh, we have a spell book.
We do have a
a
spell
spell
book.
That
Camilla,
only people with magic blood can use.
yes.
Special magic blood.
Special magic blood. I think we all know we're setting someone up to be able to use that in the end.
Yes.
But, okay, Camilla. Jeffrey silenced the whole time. He doesn't say anything. In fact, anytime he starts to speak, they say, "Shut up, Jeffrey. You can't talk." And Andrew's like, "Oh, come on, guys. No.
Shut the fuck up, Andrew.
We don't talk to that
Take
guy."
care of these dogs.
Camilla speaks up and says, you know, I may have been estranged from Diana for a while, but I do know the next apprentice that we are talking to, and I want to warn you, she might be harder to nail down, as she has a beastly form. That piques my interest, says Andrew, who is apparently into beast women.
Honestly, if it would be better. It would be better
It would
if
be
Andrew
better.
looked at the beast women. Mm-hmm. Like that one, that
Or
one,
Andrew. Oh no, who Charles, because he's with the dragon.
Yes.
yeah. No, but there's in real life there's a Habsburg that's really into anime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if only he was in this story. They reach the enchanted forest.
The Habsburg.
Charles specifically feels a warmth. He's like, oh, it feels nice here. They hear rustling in the trees.
Who peed in the pool?
They see a shadow move by. Oh, what was that? Hello, apprentice. We seek you. And out of the brush, a wolf saunters in.
Saunters.
Not like a normal wolf. Like with a little bit of a hey
Movement.
Yeah, a little hip movement, bushy tail. Is this the apprentice? Camilla says, yes. Here she is. I don't know any other. Give me a name. I don't know any other royal names.
I'm being safe and not.
Kate.
Sure, we'll use
Kate.
Kate.
Catherine.
Yes.
Catherine.
Good. We're not using Meghan Markle because she's had too much shit on by the rest of the royal family. I feel really sorry for her. They treat her like shit.
Oh, they've never treated any of the married women like shit. Name one other time.
One other time.
Camilla says, Catherine, let's stop playing these games. Come on. Show yourself. So Catherine, with a flourish, turns into a beautiful woman.
Okay.
So you mean she was disguised?
You could say that she was disguised. But I would, if I could add one more thing.
Go ahead.
I just want to point out that, of course, her human form isn't fully human. She still has ears and a tail, of course. Just wanted to throw that in there. Pass it off to Darren.
Ooh woo.
Ooh, woo, she says.
Oh, whoa, she's...
Oh, hello.
Well, that's two characters I won't be using.
Shut up, Catherine. You're not allowed to talk or move.
Yeah.
I hear you woo the twins. Ooh woo.
Yeah. So she transforms into a mostly human form. Unfortunately, yeah, she still has she has ears, fangs, and a tail.
Just
Everything and everything else is human.
just the canine.
just the canines.
But they're not too big.
They're not too big. Just enough to be, if you would, kawaii.
Those are only
Canines. So, Catherine transformed, and she's like, "Okay, everyone, it's safe. I know these guys. 2 of them are a little creepy, but I mean the rest of them are okay." And so, the forest moves.
Whoa!
Things come alive.
Dang.
The trees start dancing. The mushrooms start running around. It's an enchanted forest, right?
It is enchanted. That's true.
It is enchanted. So haven't seen you two in a long time. Shut up, Jeffrey.
Camilla, I'm speaking to you.
Yeah, I'm speaking to you. Jeffrey, yes, I haven't seen you in a long time, but shut the fuck up.
But that's my choice.
That's my choice. Camilla, what brings you over here? Well, I was kind of cooped up in the dragon, in the dragon's den, being a dragon and all. But Charles, actually, take it away. So Charles recaps the story thus far.
Yep.
Off screen.
Off screen, over murdering some happy little mushrooms and stuff to make a salad. Lots of screams.
Yeah.
Because remember,
Lots of screams. You say.
yeah, lots of screams.
Genocide.
Yeah. So, Catherine.
Have you been listening this whole time?
Yeah. So Catherine.
If you have, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Catherine says, "Okay, I will assist you because my great wolf form, I'm really sneaky. I'm also really powerful, but unfortunately, I cannot become a human outside of these forests. I will always be a wolf outside of these forests." So
Charles says that's okay with me.
yeah. Actually, for the sake of this story, is probably best. She's like, "Yeah, probably." Ooh.
Ooh.
So they decide. So Catherine decides to follow along with them. But before they leave the Enchanted Forest, Charles, Egbert, get together the 3 apprentices,
Yep.
apprentices, and it's like, okay, so unfortunately, we only know where you 3 were. There's still a 4th apprentice who is now missing. Well, I haven't heard from him in a long time. I've been in a dragon cave, said Camilla. Well, I've been stuck in this forest because I can't leave, and if I do leave, I'm just stuck in a wolf. Said,
Can't leave, you say.
Catherine.
But actually, imprisoned, perhaps, in the forest. Because she can't leave.
I'm actually going to say she's not imprisoned.
Okay. I won't fight that.
Yeah,
Continue.
because
Still
she
that-
can leave. She just will turn into a wolf.
Yeah.
She's there by choice to be a human. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
A human.
Wolf
human.
girl. Well,
Yeah.
she's a wolf girl, John.
Don't say that.
Say it.
No, I refuse.
She's a wolf and a girl, John.
I'm not calling the...
Yeah.
What is her title?
Yeah.
The Princess of Wales, a wolf girl.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
The Princess of Wales is a wolf girl. We have you on recording saying it, John.
Fuck, well.
uh,
I've said worse. I think I just said Prince Andrew's a pedophile and not like an alleged pedophile. I think I just called him one.
Allegedly.
I mean, he did pay $12 million to a 17-year-old.
Allegedly.
Well, no, I don't think that's alleged. I think that like actually happened. Which
right.
is very funny because someone on Twitter is like outed themselves as a pedophile because they're like, if having sex with a 17-year-old is illegal, count me guilty.
But anyway,
That was the Twitter. That was all the
yeah.
Twitter replies. It is.
But anyways, all three, the three don't know where. Two, Camilla and Catherine do not know, and they start pondering and start trying to figure out. Well, maybe he went over. No. I was just over there last week. I didn't see anything of him. Oh man, where could he have gone after we all split up? Can I say something? Shut up, Jeffrey E. All right, fine. Just this once, just cause probably the story needs it. Jeffrey, what? I know where Edward is.
Oh, Edward. Is that one of them?
Yeah, that's one of them.
That's the Earl of Wessex, who saw a movie about Shakespeare, and one of the characters was an Earl of Wessex. It was like, that's cool. I want that title, and he got that title. Before that, there hadn't been an Earl of Wessex since the 1500s.
I know where Edward is. Well, where is he? He all the way in the Eastern Kingdom. There is a jail. And Edward is imprisoned.
Dun dun dun. Thanks for the setup.
You're welcome. Oh, I'm a sorcerer, by the way. No, he's a sorcerer, by the way.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. That's interesting. We have a book that only sorcerers can use. I wonder if he could use it. I guess we'll find out.
I don't know if that's where you were wanting to take it, but
No, that wasn't where I wanted to take
Yeah,
it.
that wasn't what I was thinking either.
all right, fine. He may not be a sorcerer.
He may or may not be a sorcerer, depending on who's telling the story at the time.
So I will keep that note blank. All I know is that he was able to make some things disappear once. Shut up, Jeffrey.
Shut up, Jeffrey. That's the last time you're allowed to speak. So, they make their way to the Eastern Kingdom with this jail
Yes.
where Edward is being imprisoned, as we have found out. And our party gets together and they try to come up with a plan to get him out. They're like, oh, it's not weirdly enough, it's not a huge jail. It's pretty relatively low key. Kind of in the middle of nowhere. So they're like, oh, should we just attack? It would be pretty easy, Camilla says. But Charles, that's not his style. That is not his style at all. So
He's just gonna wait by for 40 years.
exactly, they
bide his time.
camp out for 40 years.
So you take some time back.
No.
I know. Not today.
And I should also mention, this is the kind
I
of
think we've been forgetting a rule this entire time.
What's that?
After we get interrupted, I think we can discard one of our cards to draw.
Oh,
Double check that.
That might be only when actually using an interrupt card.
Or passing.
yeah, just
Because there's a way to cycle cards. Just keep going.
So I should mention also, this is the kind of jail where it's like,
no.
it's like so they can, like, the cells like have bars that you see outside.
Okay.
And there's like guards posted up by Edward's cell.
It's when you pass.
Oh, it is when you pass. Okay.
So you may discard one since you passed once.
So Charles says maybe we don't need to do this through violence. So he walks up. Hello, guards. How are you doing this fine day?
One of us lies, one of us tells the truth.
No, they say we both always lie.
We both always lie. It's an actual medical condition. We're getting help for it. We're not getting help for it.
See, I'm improving.
I'm trying.
I'm doing my best.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm never improving. No. They say, hello, we are two truthful guards. I see you have this gentleman in your jail. What did he do? It's like, oh, he claims he's a sorcerer. But that's illegal in these neck of the woods. You can't claim that, especially if you're lying. Oh, so he's lying. So he's not a sorcerer. Well, he hasn't proved it to us yet. So, oh, okay. So how about this? Let's have a little challenge. A contest, if you will.
Okay.
If he can prove himself to be a sorcerer, you let him go. Yeah, well, that seems fair to me, as the only reason he's imprisoned is because he claims to be a sorcerer and not. So this isn't much of a deal. This is literally the name of the law, but if it makes you feel better.
Actually, the name of the law is put the people in jail if they lie to become a sorcerer because it is illegal. And
that's the name of the law. And then if he becomes a sorcerer. Okay. But to prepare, can you give us a little privacy? That seems suspicious. Sure. And what's our break time anyway?
Just drop their weapons, just go off.
Just walk
We
away.
hold the union.
Camilla. Edward, what the heck? You claimed you were a sorcerer? As we all know, you're a wizard. Yeah, but I know. But that's just not cool, is it? Huh? I want to have that sorcerer blood in me. And
That magic blue blood.
And you know, they say if you can speak things into existence, right? It's like, weirdly enough, that is a thing that can happen in this world, as that's a magical spell kind of thing, but I get what you're saying, and no, that's not how this works. You have to be born a sorcerer, Edward. You can't just go around claiming that. I don't know. Maybe if I just try hard enough. Well, Edward, Charles says we do have this book. If you can read this, we can get through this whole. If you can read and use the spells in this book, we can get through this whole ordeal easy. He hands him the book. He's reading. He's trying. He just can't get these spells to work.
These spells, you say?
Ooh,
Spell.
spicy. So, John,
Yes.
Edward's trying to make the spells work.
And it's like, I can't read and understand any of this. It's all gibberish.
Gibberish.
And he throws the book on the ground. But as Charles picks it up, he's like, what are you talking about? It's in plain speech. Oh, Charles,
Charles.
Camilla says, you have it. You have the magic blood.
It was in you all along.
It was in you all along. So they decide to play a trick on the guards. Okay, guards, we are ready to show you that he can cast magic spells with his sorcererness.
With his innate gift, and not from just a book.
Yep. Okay, yeah. We're willing to see that. And so Edward mimes the spells the way that a sorcerer would.
Mm-hmm.
But it was actually Charles doing the actual spells.
Whoa.
And he's able to prove to the guards are like, and he's able to make like a rabbit appear on the floor alive. No, it's a corgi. A corgi appears on the floor.
Oh no!
Alive.
Whoo. Okay.
Yeah. Andrew, take this. Yes. Yes. So,
Actually, no, give it back.
actually, don't give it back. I'm only saying that because that's what happened to all of the Queen's corgis, is Andrew has to take care of them now.
Oh no!
So, yeah, that works for me. Surely this wasn't deceit, and you can actually cast spells. We're gonna let you go. Alrighty. So they quickly make their way back to the. Yes.
Are they leaving right now?
Yes.
All right. May I just interject one thing?
Yes.
So as they were leaving the jail, they look around. It's like, are we missing someone? Where's? I mean, I know we kept telling him to shut up, but where is he?
Oh no, he's still there. Don't worry.
is
Don't
he?
worry.
Okay, all right.
I will.
Okay,
don't
okay.
worry. Everything's fine.
Because I mean, I'm just saying the guards were on break. They may not have seen everything.
Right.
Because they're on break.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So.
You get where I was going.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't worry. We're going back to there.
Okay.
So. So they are camping out nearby the Western Kingdom. They've quickly made it back, and so they are getting ready to go back in and take the throne from John H. But they are beset by John H's evil men.
Oh,
Men, you say?
Yeah, men, you say. And in the ensuing chaos, only Charles is able to escape, and everyone else gets captured.
no, not
No.
again.
Not again. But he's able to overhear. All right, we'll take them all to the dungeons. John.
Wrong one. Give me that back.
Ah.
We'll take them all to the dungeons. And Charles is like, wait a minute, that means we just. Well, which dungeons were you? Was it castle dungeons or was it dungeons where we came from?
Dungeons where we are.
The castle dungeons.
The castle dungeons.
Castle dungeons.
Yes.
Okay. He's like, okay. Well, luckily, since I grew up in the royal family, I know where the dungeons are. Or the secret passages and the dungeons. So he goes around back. There's a special secret, super secret passage that no one would know about because as a child he accidentally burned the blueprints to the castle. So this wasn't on record. And he looks. Oh, there is a rusty padlock on the door behind the bushes. It's like, oh, if only there was some way I could. Wait a minute. He pulls out the spell book. It's like,
I know how to use this.
yes! Dude, let's the spell book and smashes the padlock, and the padlock falls off. Come in.
Also, what's the weather like outside?
It's night. Standard weather.
You know, description. You don't have to.
It's
Did you say
it's,
it's nice.
non-plus day. I mean, it's like just forgettable. Very forgettable weather. Actually, Charles doesn't realize what the weather is like because he's on a mission, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, he gets in, and he hears some thuds. Right, because he made that really quick. Because they had to go all the way to the castle. He was able to get down, and so he gets there, and he sees all his compatriots, and everyone's hurt. He's like, oh. So reaches, it pulls out the book again, and it pulls, and it's like, oh, there must be something here. Fair enough. There's a healing spell. So he waits till the guards go, flips through, he finds something else. It's a guard knockout.
Yeah.
A spell. It's weird. It's called a guard knockout spell.
Yeah.
It only affects guards for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So, blah, blah, blah. Affects guards in a 100-foot radius. Blah, 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 blah. All right. And he says the famous incantations. Guardus, knockoutus, immediatus.
I believe it.
Yeah, sure. And then just, boom. All the guards knocked out. He runs forward. Guys, are you okay? It's like, yeah, we're just, I don't know. Catherine, it kind of got beat up in the attack. We're all kind of hurt. Of course, I didn't, I being a dragon didn't really want to play our whole hand, so that's why I didn't transform during the fight. It's like, yeah, I mean, I get that. All right. All right, so he finds the healing spell, and he says the healing incantation, and everyone was healed.
Okay.
Is that immediate win for you, or do you
No.
have to
No,
play
he
the
has
end?
to play his end card.
I have to play my end card. So everyone's healed. Everyone's fighting fit. It's like, oh man, that's some good stuff. Like, all right, everyone's here. He grabs a key, unlocks it. Is like, wait a minute. Where's Jeffrey? Oh, he was taken to some other cell. It's like 3 down. I don't know. We kind of heard something. The guards dropped him off, came back, and then we didn't hear anything. Charles says, "Okay, I'll be right back." He goes, and then they can hear audible gasp. He comes back. Well, you remember how we were telling him to shut up? That won't be an issue anymore. What do you mean, said Camilla? Well, I found him hanging by his neck in the cell down there. Yeah. Oh my God, said Edward. Or said Andrew. He's like,
Yeah.
Jeffrey would never kill himself. He didn't kill himself. Like, no, we know he was a good friend of yours, Andrew. We knew Jeffrey E. was a good friend of yours, Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, you hung out a lot with Jeffrey E.
In this fictional story.
in this fictional story on your magic flying rides to his fantastic, wonderful island off the coast.
In this fictional story.
In this fictional
In
story.
this fictional story.
We knew you were great friends, and even though he may not have killed himself, no, he definitely didn't kill himself. All right, fine. Even though he didn't kill himself, I bet you it was one of John H's cronies. Hillary killed Jeffrey E. The Andrew, fine. You can get revenge on Jeffrey E. when we go take out and give me back my throne.
Yeah.
Fine. Let's do this. So, Charles, in charge, runs up the stairs. He's trying to learn all the spells he can because this is the final confrontation, right? And they get you the hall. Like, they bust through the door like what was done before, right? 3 full moons ago. Because this happens to be the night of the full moon, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, John H., your reign of... He should be here. You made it. A weird figure steps out from the empty throne. It's that wizard. The wizard who was there with John H. at the beginning. Of course I knew you were coming. I had John H. run away so he could be safe. That way you can't take your throne back. Charles, you put a prince in front of that, or I'll make you pay. Prove it. And this epic spell battle, just Charles just like reading from the spell book, and this wizard doing whatever the fuck wizards do, right? There's colorful explosions and big waves, and they are uninterrupted because remember all John H's cronies?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're being held at bay by everyone else.
Yes.
We have Egbert's even doing a little something, like untying some chandeliers and they're falling on people. Andrew is cutting people. Prince Andrew is cutting people up, yelling, "Where's Hillary? Where's Hillary? I need to murder Hillary." Camilla, she has finally decided that this is now the time to turn into a dragon, and of course that one lowers morale. But she is fucking shit up, right? Mm-hmm. Then you have Catherine just going person to person, snapping, and you just doing whatever a wolf does during battle. And then you have Edward also doing ridiculous wizard shit.
Yeah, wizard shit.
Wizard shit. Of course, Andrew hears him in. He's like, "Hillary's down this hallway. We can't let him get down here." So Andrew takes off to go attack Hillary, right? But, all the battles all around. Unfortunately, Charles, his spell book gets burnt up by the evil wizard who doesn't have a name. Because, I don't know, I'm too lazy to look up a name.
That's fine.
And he's like, "Haha, you are powerless without your spell book. What are you going to do now?"
No.
Die.
The evil wizard is Jeremy Corbyn.
Jeremy, yeah. The evil wizard, Jeremy.
Jeremy Crubbins.
Jeremy Crubbins.
It's all Jeremy Corbyn's fault, even though he hasn't ruled the Labour Party in, since 2019. He's why the Queen died.
So, the evil wizard, Jeremy. Mm-hmm. He's like, "Oh, you're powerless without your spell book. The only thing you do is now die." I don't know why they all of a sudden became British.
Yeah.
Even though we haven't given them an accent at all.
Yeah, these are unaccented characters.
Unaccented characters.
Except Egbert, who's from the Bronx for some reason.
Bronx. And Charles is like, "Oh no, I'm going to die. And then Egbert comes to us like, "Yo, Charles! We've been through the same. You've read through that book like how many times? You should know like how spells generally work. You're smart, aren't you? You were actually educated unlike everyone else here."
Why? So you say?
Yeah. It's like, by God, you're right. I am just going to guess. All right, Jeremy. It's Germicus, Gophicus, Awaicus. You think that's going to do anything? Ha! I think I'm just going to go away now. And surprisingly, Jeremy just leaves.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, that's it? And he looks down, and he sees a set of footprints that somehow survived throughout this whole entire battle. Mm-hmm. Of course, they fought enough goons to be able to close off the doors. Andrew's who knows where. Mm-hmm. Charles has his own battles to fight right now.
Yes. No one cares about where Prince Andrew is.
No one cares
about
where
where
Andrew is.
Andrew is, not Prince.
It's a fictional story.
Yeah. It's going to cut over to Andrew, and he's like, "Oh, Hillary, my name is Andrew. You killed my best friend. Prepare to die."
Yeah, and they have a fight. And
the fight. It's the epic sword fight, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, Charles goes to the secret passage, the same one he took to get to the gardens, to leave.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, John H. hadn't taken the time to learn the gardens, so he's wandering around lost.
Yes.
And it's like, "John H. Ah, You! I wanted to kill you. I know you did. That's why I ran away 3 full moons ago. I have brought an army who are fighting your cronies off inside. This ends here, John H.
H.
I don't need spells, even though I can just easily cast spells. I'm going to do this with my sword. Shing!
Whoa.
Yay, sword.
And it's like, ha! I was hoping you'd say that. Wrong! Like, ah. Fuck. Alright. So there's a fencing match between a claymore. A claymore and a rapier.
Honestly, I would go for the rapier once you get in close.
Yeah. Of course, John H is a really big, muscular guy, so he's able to do.
Yeah.
You have never seen such acrobatics.
Great.
You know, ting 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 ting. You know, so somehow just using the pommel of the hilt to just like knock it aside and go. You know, they're doing this whole fencing thing, and Charles finally gets the upper hand and does some secret flourish and ends up stabbing John H through the heart.
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh no, I'm dead,
Oh no.
said John H.
No.
And as he's falling, Charles grabs the crown by the lip, flips it up, lands perfectly on his head, and then he says, "Well, now they got this. The rightful ruler was placed on the throne once more." And so the rightful ruler was placed on the throne once more.
Yay!
The end.
Yeah.
Yay.
Which cards did you have left?
I had rescued.
You could have played that.
I could have.
There's a lot of them I could have played, but
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
that's
also
I'll just end this.
because I didn't want to, because you never like said that you rescued them. You just like
Oh, all right.
you like said the actions of it.
Yeah. Oh, so they were rescued?
Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Be like,
Okay,
oh,
alright.
would you say you rescued them? Storm and Beautiful.
Yeah. I had Well, a Giant, Time Passes, and then Palace.
Oh,
I played Palace, yeah.
and so what's your...
My ending was, so they escaped their captors and fled home.
Okay.
Mine was, so the Queen gave them the prize, as she had promised.
Which is why you shoehorned in Elizabeth.
Yeah, I had to make sure the Queen was alive so she could give them the prize that she promised.
She promised.
Okay, I have to go to the bathroom, and I guess we'll set up for...
That took longer than I expected, so we don't have time for a detective.
Yeah, let's play something quick, because I do want to talk about the railroad strike a little bit, because I find that very fascinating.
All right.
And then, but I gotta go to the bathroom. And I'm gonna get more water,
And
because...
then I had to use the bathroom after John. What should we play? Trying to think of something we don't play that often. But it's quick.
Butter's quick. Butter's quick.
Oh, sup, Todd? Yeah, it's been a minute.
Hello.
You just missed our epic story of Prince Charles. No relation.
No relation.
Egbert the Frog. Andrew the Brigand. Diana the Witch, Camilla the Dragon, Philip the Apparition. I think that'd probably make a pretty good video, just like somehow cutting that down.
Mm-hmm. We could do the dice stained glass game.
Oh,
I forget what it's called.
Sagrada.
Yeah.
There's also Dead Man's Cabal, which I think is also a dice game.
Yeah, or Splendor.
Yeah, I'll try and get an edit of just the story made up. Splendor. You want Splendor again? After rocks. Where's Splendor?
Oh, 4 down, top left.
Top left. Oh yeah, Splendor's quick.
I mean, the Calico game was pretty
yeah,
quick, too.
Calico is fun. Also, there's kitties.
Mm-hmm.
Is Calico?
I'm fine with Calico.
Calico. Yeah.
I'll back
Yeah,
this up.
start picking that up. I need to organize it somehow better.
You just need like a
Another shelf.
or somehow like a what's like a Carvana, like you
Carvana?
type in what board game you want and it goes in and brings out.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I'm thinking vending machine, I think is the
Oh yeah,
term
yeah.
I'm really going for. I do really like this game. I always am like nervous before. I say always. This is the only second time I've played it because I'm always like, oh, it's gonna be really hard and you gotta really think. But it ends up being fun every time.
Right. Yeah. So the reason why I bought this game is for some reason my team lead at work is making people do the. They're trying to watch you play my PS4 and PC at the same time. For some reason, my team lead is making us all take turns doing our huddle.
Mm-hmm.
So we do activities. So I bought this game to do as an activity for one of our huddles.
Have you done it yet?
Not yet. Hasn't come up my turn since I bought it.
It'd be fun.
All right. While you get some of that stuff out, I have to use the bathroom. Then I'll set everything up.
Let's see. You got a bunch of stuff. Some other stuff. Oh, this is one. More things. More stuff. Wait, need the rules. Spend a minute. Neural. Beginner setup. Standard setup. Each group.
So Todd, what you playing? Oh, Calico, right?
Calico. Find the tokens that match the cannons. Hmm.
Oh, playing the cat game?
Mm-hmm.
John?
Yeah.
Over there, I think it should be under like hex overlay
Mhm.
in the sources list.
Yeah.
I need you to try and find that and change it to the Calico hex and to.
The Calico hats? I don't see it.
No, it should be called like hex overlay.
Ah. Oh, you need me to change that to Calico?
Yeah.
How do?
Right click properties.
Not letting me. Again, upgrade out property.
Alright, 1 second.
Wait.
Nope.
Fix it. Everything's fine.
All right. Oh. So you choosing from the 2 patch tiles in your hand, place one onto your quilt board in any open space, then check your quilt board to see if you have gained a cat token and or a button token. So take the appropriate tokens and place onto one of the tiles that scored it. Choose one of the 3 face-up patch tiles from the tile market and take it into your hand. Refill the market with a patch tile from face-down stack or bag if using. Have you already picked the cat scoring tiles?
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Okay, find the cat tokens and mesh tiles. Show the other cat scoring tiles and cat tokens in the box. Randomly assign 2 of the black and white patch tiles to each cat scoring tiles.
Hello.
You can get these.
They each.
No, they're right here.
No, are these all the same? This one only has 6. And these 2 have 8.
They're, if you flip them over, they're different cats. But
Yeah. I'm saying.
I think that
I mean, there's 11 right there.
It's a different.
Oh. As far as I know, they should have the same amount of each.
Mhm.
So, in the bathroom, I was looking up
Oh no.
some. Well, yeah, and then I also looked up into inbreeding coefficients.
Oh yes. Did you come across the fact of like Daenerys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I wanted to check like the British royal family compared to like
Habsburgs.
the Habsburgs, because I
yeah.
believe the one that was like really bad, like the one that like was a complete invalid, was like 25%, and Daenerys is 38%.
Yeah. But yet she's like really attractive and perfectly able.
Yes. Yeah, like no, this guy could not eat solid food, open his mouth, speak. He just kind of sat and drooled. That was the Habsburg.
Yes.
That's that really, really famous Habsburg picture.
Oh, okay. Go.
Yeah. Because I mean, it goes through their family, like even like.
Yeah, I think some of these might not have 5, 6, because this 11 also only has 6. It looks like.
Oh, okay. But anyways, were you saying more, John?
Yeah. I was just looking. I wanted to get the right pictures. Oh, yeah, that is. Yeah. So there's the famous one, and that's his dad. So you can still tell that like his dad doesn't look right. His dad has also a very prominent jaw, but that's the.
But it's not like a prominent jaw.
Yeah.
Like there's like, oh yeah, look at that Hasbro. Oh yeah, big old jaw over here. And then he has a son. He's like, oh, I actually, oh, never mind. Jeez, I guess runs in the family.
Yeah. So the current king, King Charles III, has an inbreeding coefficient of 0.004.
Oh, okay.
The Habsburg Prince King Charles II, no relation. Charles II von Habsburg, a Spanish Habsburg, had an inbreeding coefficient of 0.25.
Yeah.
Daenerys has an inbreeding coefficient of 0.375.
And she's just fine.
She's just fine.
She's giving a she's giving the wrong idea to all the Alabamians out there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so gonna move this over here.
That's how you get a breeding coefficient of 0.25. If two siblings produce offspring, that offspring has a inbreeding coefficient of 0.25.
Ah. Each player clipboard and their matching set of 6 design gold tiles. Well, James gave me green. He has purple. And John has blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow. Just back in the bag. Each player shuffles their 6 design gold tiles face down and reveals 4. From the 4 revealed tiles, each player chooses 3 to use in the game by placing 1 onto each of the design goal tile areas on their quote board.
Oh yeah. I'm starting to remember this now.
Yeah, it's just going to be a quick go over the rules because I'm going to need those.
Yep.
2, 3, 4. Each player draws 2 patch tiles from the face down stacks or bag into their hand. Reveal 3 patch tiles to form the tile market. Okay, we all know you create patterns
Patterns.
of both color and patterns. This is a match for a set collecting game.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the. Okay. So the top is the blue on top is total points earned for this design goal tile if requirement is completed using color or pattern. Yellow is total point for this design goal if requirement is completed twice, once with color, once with pattern.
Yeah. Color or pattern, color and pattern.
Yep. So one of both. C is the letters there. Those are the requirements. So A, B, B, C, C is 3 different pairs, which would be, I believe, color. So see page 9. Okay. Like A, B, B, C, C is 3 different pairs of colors or 3 different pairs of patterns. Or of course you can get both. So that does not equal is all different colors or all different patterns. A, B, B, C, D is 2 different pairs of colors and 2 different single colors. Or 2 different pairs of patterns and 2 single patterns. A, B, B, C, C is 3 pairs of either. And then triple A and triple B is 2 triples of colors or 2 triples of patterns. So we have to pick 3 and they get put onto our boards.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying for a hard one, hoping I can do it. Aaron's also trying for that hard one.
What, that does not equal?
Does not equal. Yeah.
Is that the hard one? Oh, no. That would be the hard one, wouldn't it? Yeah, 10 and 15. I was thinking it'd be the easy one just because it would be the dumping ground.
Yeah.
Screw it, why not? Why not?
Why not?
It's not my favorite Pokemon.
I heard Wobbuffet's pretty good in competitive scenes though.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I don't play competitive Pokemon.
Neither do I.
It's dumb and stupid.
Coworker hated it when they started showing what the other person's lineup is. He's like, it takes all the surprise. I was like, yeah, it does. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Like, really, no other competitive game is like, boo,
Right.
I have this.
Yeah, I think even in like competitive like Magic, you know the
Deck list.
the deck list.
Let's see. And then like even if you're doing fighting games, you know what's in their wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Each player draws 2 patch tiles. And then 3 go in the center.
Okay. I'm gonna draw 2 past the bag.
Alright, so on the player turn, you choose from 2 patch tiles in your hand. Place one onto your quilt board into any open space. Then check your quilt board to see if you have gained a cat token and or button token.
You said 3.
Yep, 3
Face
go
up.
face up. Yep. Then you choose one of the 3 face up patch tiles from the tile market and take it into your hand.
Oh, okay.
Then of course we have the design goal tiles. We kind of know how those work. All right. The patterns on your patch tiles can attract cats onto your quilt. All right. In each game, each cat will have 2 preferred patterns. Each cat has preferred tile group size or specific group shape they want these patterns to be in. To attract a cat, you must make a group in their preferred tile, group size, or shape using one of the 2 preferred patterns.
No, flip it back over. You choose the sides at random.
Oh, so this one is 3?
Like
Yep.
3 in a row like that.
Oh, 3 in a row like that. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. E would be the group size or shape. So that is shape. So it would be 3 in a row of those patterns. You must make a group of the preferred tile size or shape using one of the 2 preferred tile patterns. So they must be all striped or all. That's not paisley, but
This kind of floral pattern, but it'd
Yeah.
be 3 in a line.
yep. You may use the partial and whole edge tiles printed on your player board as part of the tile group.
Gotcha.
When the cat is attracted, take the corresponding cat token and place it onto your quilt and onto a patch tile in the group that was just formed. Let's see. Each pattern area can attract 1 cat. If you wish to attract another cat of the same type, you must create a new separate pattern area that does not touch a previously scored one. The colors on your patch tiles can earn you buttons to sew onto your quilt. To sew a button onto your quilt, you must make a group of 3 patch tiles or more of the same color. The group may be in any shape. Each button is worth 3 points. You may use a partial or whole edge. When a group is formed, take a matching button token and place it onto your quilt onto a patch tile in the group that was just formed. If you expand your color group to size 6 or more tiles, you do not gain another button. To gain a second button of the same color, another group needs to be formed separately. If you sew at least 1 button of each color onto your quilt, you may take a rainbow button and sew it onto any patch tile on your quilt. The rainbow button is also worth 3 points. Game ends after each player has completely filled out their quilt board with the patch tiles. You use score pads, blah, blah, blah. Then you get the master quilter and take their photo. I think I still had the one from last time that I just never shared. Okay.
Who was the master quilter last
You
time?
were.
Oh, nice. I actually forgot. I wasn't humble bragging.
Hashtag I actually forgot. I wasn't humble bragging.
Who was the...
All right.
Who could it have
Any
possibly
questions?
been? No.
No.
The first person who most recently pet a cat will be the first player.
It's been a long time since I pet a
It's
kitty.
been 2 weeks.
You win.
Yeah, you win.
All right.
No, kitties. I don't know any people with cat. I want a cat so bad. But Emma would be very unhappy. So
Very true.
I wait. Okay.
I'll adjust this in a bit. All right, so A, B, B, C, D. So we got 7 plus for Gwen, 5 plus for Coconut, or 3 in a row
For
for
Rumi.
Rummy. And that's 3 in a row of lines
Or this. Yeah. So anyway, have you guys heard about the railroad, the rail strike?
I have.
I have heard a bit about it, yes.
It's going to be very interesting because I think it's still going to happen because everyone seems very pissed about the deal. And then
What was the deal?
I haven't looked at the terms because I don't think it's been like leaked yet. But it seems that people, if it's the presidential board's recommendation, it gives them nothing that they were striking about and a less of a 24% raise over 5 years. But they were really striking for the fact that they get 12 days off a year. And not like,
That doesn't include weekends.
no. It's you get 1 day off a month,
Oh, geez.
including weekends. Like you have to work weekends.
Yeah.
And
I totally forgot my
Yeah.
strategy about this game and stuff like that.
Yeah, I really have no idea what I'm doing.
Guess I'll just go for this one and see what else pops up.
Yep.
All right, John.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go.
Also, James, don't forget to.
Yeah. I know.
Should hopefully work.
Let's see. Yep.
Ready. It's just a big, it's a huge just disaster. The whole I can't think of the freight rail network because they've been running such long trains now that if they do go on strike, they're not going to fit into any rail yard, so they'll just be stretched out like over like
Roads.
roads and stuff. Because like most back in the day, most trains were a long train would be considered 75 cars or more, and now most trains run 200 cars plus.
Hey, Johnny, can you adjust your board? Right.
And it's just a nightmare. The whole thing's going to be fun. And that's also one of the reasons why Amtrak trains are also fairly slow, is because there's no sidings that like these trains can fit into.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Can you touch
Shit.
the camera?
It will be interesting to see.
It will. All right. A, A, B, B, C, D.
E, F, G.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop complicating things, guys. Hmm.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
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 Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
I need to start applying to new jobs myself,
Yeah.
or more.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
Hopefully, this channel takes.
Yeah, right.
That'd be really nice.
Tell your friends. No, it wouldn't.
Nah, I'm not sure I'd
It-
want to
no,
do this as a job.
it is. It's hard.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah, I don't think it's super sustainable over a long period of time.
No.
Unless you like get rich and you retire.
Well,
Yeah.
well, so I think there are a couple. I think like doing a solo channel, a la XQC Ludwig,
Yeah.
doing that's not sustainable. But if you were like a dropout board game geek, right,
Mhm.
where it's a more of a business production thing, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that can be more sustainable because you have a group of people
Right, right.
all
Well-
working and not just doing everything yourself.
Yeah, also, like,
Of course, if you do make it big, then you can actually like hire editors and stuff like that.
because I know people have done it for, well, I don't know how long they've done it, you know, as a solo career.
Mhm.
Because I know people who've been in the game for over a decade. I mean, one of the guys I still watch every once in a while. I don't usually watch him much anymore, but was like one of the first people to do like video let's plays, like back in like 2009, 2008. Actually, I think his was 2006. Didn't use YouTube because at the time, YouTube had like one of the worst quality, like one of the worst like video qualities you could get.
Oh, before Google?
Yes, before Google, a lot of people actually use Google Video, which had better quality.
Johnny gets a kitty cat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
will.
Put pieces on your quilt.
All right.
Mm. Can we get multiple of the same cat?
Yeah,
Yes.
it just has to be a different instance of it.
Correct.
So at any point, if the patterns touch before you can get that second cat, guess what? It becomes the same pattern.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might get Project Zomboid and try it out. See if I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool.
Do you want me to buy it for you using the discount I have?
Nah, it's okay.
Kitty.
Kitty. That leaves the turn to John.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, you have to pick a.
Mm-hmm. I
Pick
have
a
to pick a
top.
replacement. Mm.
Moon hits her like a big pizza pie. That's
Spaghetti.
Spaghetto.
As per usual with games like this, I only kind of have a half idea of what I'm trying to do, and
Yeah. Well, I think it's like we're at the beginning, so we don't know quite what we want.
just like life.
Yeah. Oh no, I know what I want.
Should not do
I'm
anything.
I'm not getting paid to have what I want.
What do you want?
To be debt free.
Well, that's a good dream.
Dream. Yep.
Dream.
That's what it is. It is a dream.
Should be.
Oh. Oh, John played the classic floral yellow in the top center of the blue board.
We gotta pick one first, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Then do it.
Doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it well.
Mhm.
Doing your mom.
Oh.
Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's my birthday gift to me.
Oh, okay.
Project Zomboid.
Becoming a zombie.
Yep. And a water softener. I need to figure out someone to actually like I trust to do piping in my house.
Well, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Same.
You don't have to agree with that, John. You be so hurtful sometimes.
It's annoying because how my house is set up, one of the like faucets that go to the outside is on the opposite side of where the water comes in and like where the water heater and all that stuff is. So if I want to have regular hard water go outside, which is what's recommended, I'd have to run a whole new line just for that hose.
Oh, I get one of these, by the way.
Yep. It goes on a tile.
And I don't know if that's worth it. I have ideas, but
All right. Which Which pattern do you want there?
So many options.
So many option. Cash Liam, hey, how's it going? Watch your channel.
I watch a channel. Oh, the channel of the Brothers Murph. YouTube. Twitch/YouTube is a living.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, yeah. These and sponsored plays. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it can be done. I mean, obviously.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just-
yeah. People always, welcome. Cash Liam.
First of all, hello.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, but it's just like as a solo person, it's like you have to become a minimum growth. There's like a minimum spot that you have to hit to not be doing it all on your own.
Yeah. I think it's
and not lose a lot of money.
I think it's doable, but I think like it's like 1/100% of people are able to make a living doing it.
Well, yeah, because
and then like 100,
honestly,
an even smaller proportion of that like are able to do it long term.
right? Yeah, because in order to do this, become the 100th of a percent. I won't even put in the fact that you have to be like entertaining or anything like that, right? Because you can edit things in a way that you're not entertaining.
Yeah.
And you can make it, even if you're not good. Like there is some skill to this, right?
Oh yeah.
You don't have to be entertaining; you just have to know what you're doing. But you have to be a one-man or one-person show. You have to be the performer. You have to be the editor. You have to be the publicist. You have to
the
be
marketer.
Marketer. Like you have to be all these things. Just to, and there's also sometimes a luck factor.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I think Ludwig or someone showed that it's not as much of a luck factor as you would think. Because they made like a video of like Jay Schlatt, and then paid Jay Schlatt to watch the video on stream. Do it through one of his plays, and it was but it was a good video, and he got like over 1,000 subs in one day.
Right.
So it is doable. It's just you have to know life it.
Yeah.
And at this point in my life, I'm not doing that.
Right. I feel like that would be one of the things that like it sounds like, oh yeah, that'd be a dream, but like I feel like you could easily grow to resent it.
Yeah. Honestly, if I could pick how many people, if I could just turn a dial that said how many people watch my streams, I wouldn't go over 1,000.
Oh yeah, probably not, because you can't get to know people like that, or
right.
It's like well, yes, I do want people to watch me, but it's I don't want to get to the point where I can't be personable.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what it ends up being, so be it. But if I had a choice,
Right.
it's just to make some money on the side, if that, Yeah, definitely anything over 1,000 would just be nuts. You wouldn't be able to read anything in chat.
Yeah.
Except for the, just watch chat and just try and pick one thing out.
Yeah, because I've been watching, because I watch a couple of VTubers, and a lot of them are very entertaining, but it's just I couldn't deal with that many people. I don't think I'd want to. I don't think it'd be fun.
Right, yeah.
It'd be stressful, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, at a certain point, if you start getting too many people, you just have to ignore.
Yeah.
It's okay, this is... I can't get to know you guys, so...
Yeah. You stop becoming a personal streamer that talks to his chat, talks to their chat, and you start becoming a show, like a television show.
Yeah. Which, I mean, if you're putting on a show, that is fine.
Yeah, I mean, Germa does a great that kind of like show. He's a very interesting streamer, but like he can't talk to chat. He has like 3,000 or 4,000 people watching him. Like I couldn't even keep track of 1,000 people. I think 100 people would probably be about as many.
Of course, yeah, it's hard to know.
Yeah, about 100 views
views
to stream, and it's a strong community. Yeah, that's.
I mean, honestly,
that's
like,
I would rather have 100 in a strong community than 1,000 people in a not as strong community.
Because I enjoy my field of work. My field of work can get me a decent amount of money, so that's not something I am looking for. I'm not looking for the fame. I'm not looking for the money.
Right.
So if it just happens to get to that point where, at some point I might either just quit or decide to actually try, and then that's when, things might get a little interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just, I'm only just doing this for me.
Yeah.
At this point, if just one person tunes in and likes it, that's a win.
Yeah.
Even if it is just Olivia.
Yeah, I think, and I know there's a lot of people who disagree or are very much into the grind set mentality.
Oh, I am anti grind set mindset. Always be grinding. No.
But I think that will.
For certain things, it has to be that. But like on your daily life, make your hobbies a moneymaker.
No. If you make your hobbies a moneymaker, they're no longer a hobby.
It's a job.
It's a job. And see,
congratulations. You played yourself. You got a second job.
Could you do that? See, that's the thing is like, could I do that with video games? Because like, if you're a streamer, a full-time streamer streaming video games, you're not going to have as much. I don't think it'll be as much fun as playing video games by yourself.
Right, yeah, because it becomes a job. You now have to, if you're doing it full time, you have to stream even if you don't feel like it.
Right.
You have to be playing those games. You have to be doing research on what. It depends on what type of streamer you are, right? You may have to do research on what games are trending to try and get those games, so that way people come to you instead of someone else during launch day.
Yeah. And with these streamers, and I'm talking, I'll shout them out. Why not? Twitch.tv/TyTuesday. I really like.
Yeah, TyTuesday is great.
And Twitch.tv/Miss Shadow Lovely, who is a friends of TyTuesday. I usually watch that group of friends.
I enjoy watching it like Off Blues,
Yep.
who is also part of that, and Smite.
Smite. And
Smite. IGHT.
Smite puts a lot of work.
Like honestly, I would like to be like a Smite streamer where I just do some things on my own, but like the main things that people come for are events,
the show.
Yeah,
the two shows. He has like
races on Sundays.
Yeah,
and, races on Sundays and board games. Yeah, it's like and then if you don't tune in any other day of the week, that's fine. But if you want to tune in for those 2 days, and that's great. What am I? A, B, B, C, D. What patterns am I doing here?
Right.
I think this is a fine move. Because that gets a color pair going for there. And I think I will take that.
But like Ty and Miss Shadow Lovely stream like every single day.
Yeah.
Miss Shadow Lovely streams a lot. She streams 2 times a day for 2. So she streams like 4 to 6 hours a day plus. And that also means that like I swear you have to double the time. Double like of working. Like let me rephrase that. So like if you stream 6 hours a day, I think
your turn.
you also spend like another 6 hours editing and post and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's why I have such a whole backlog of things I need to edit. Years of unedited footage.
So either you
But that's what I'm saying is it being a solo or a small dev
dev.
streamer is hard
Yes.
if you want to create any sort of content, because not many people watch VODs. VODs are 4 hours long,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you won't grow via VODs. You'll grow via your 15, 30-minute videos, or if it's really good, hour-long videos.
Yeah.
But then that's editing.
Yeah.
That's creating content. I want to do the history of video game stuff, but that's research.
Yeah.
Scripting, shooting, editing,
Yeah.
graphic designing,
Yeah.
doing all that. Or it's paying someone on Fiverr $50 to make an intro,
Right.
and you have to sift through all
Yeah.
the
That's
crap.
the thing is if you want to either that or money. That's the other like way to enter.
Oh, yeah,
is
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
paying.
I mean,
for it.
obviously, like if you win the lottery, yeah, you just pay someone.
Yeah, because I think I was watching something with oh man, my brain just took a shit. Yep. With Ludwig, and he says he has 15 people on staff.
Oh yeah, and probably multiple editors.
Yeah. And like, because it was them in like the trash taste podcast.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, we don't have that many editors. And he's like, yeah, I mean, you can pay a guy on Fiverr, but like, you have a higher chance of like not getting what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's not their fault. Or like, it takes longer than you want because, they have a queue. It's just easier and more cost effective in the long run to just do it all in house.
I mean, yeah, same way. That's literally a parrot of software development.
Yeah.
Right? You can buy a contractor, a contract house, and if you're just doing a one-time off thing, yeah, it will be cheaper to pay an ERP or some house that does software work. But anytime you need to get it edited, anytime you need to do something custom that they don't usually do, that's when it becomes hard and quality of work may go down. So it's a lot of times for medium to larger size companies, a lot of times it's like better just for them to have in-house software developers. But yeah, it's the exact same thing. If you have dedicated editors, also the tone of your videos are going to stay the same.
Yeah.
Because your editor is going to get to know your humor and or have their own humor that they can do.
Yeah.
And so all the videos that they do will have that humor, and if people like that humor, they'll come and they'll be like, oh, yeah, I know those videos.
Yeah. And in a lot of videos, eventually the editor just becomes a character.
Yeah,
In
like Game Grumps.
like Barry, yeah.
Barry and Game Grumps. Yeah, he became a character, adding little bits in and helping the content.
Yeah.
I'll put this here. Then I will go for. Yeah, I'll go for hair in my mouth for 100, Alex.
Oh, that's one of the colors I'm missing. Okay, cool. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think of like, what am I missing?
Just don't get it.
Just don't get it. Okay.
Now, here's the thing for my board, right?
Yeah.
I have a matching piece that matches this pattern and this color, but now I had to find two separate non-color, non-pattern things to finish filling it out. I guess it wouldn't be too bad here because it's the AABBCD. I would take care of the AA and BB.
The problem is that I have, with this one, I kind of put myself in a corner.
No one puts John in the corner.
No one puts Johnny in a corner.
No one puts the baby in the corner.
Nobody push the baby in the corner. Okay, I figured out which.
Which?
Wait, no, I didn't.
I think it's the same thing that happened last time we played. The only other time we played this is like towards the end of the game, you start to realize what you were missing, what you need.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do very well this time. I think I haven't been playing pretty well.
Do I want it part of this or do I want it part of something else? So do there. I could go there. And oh, that's that many? Ugh.
Oh no, I've screwed up. That's okay. I screwed up one of them, but I can keep. If I do the other stuff fine, then that's fine. I think. Maybe. Possible.
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 Let's see. I might go and be able to do that. I think I was gonna put this. I don't think I wanted part of that. Yeah. All right.
Oh wait, let me. Sorry, I have to go into the brain zone again because I'm.
Welcome to the Brain Zone. Your host, John.
It's just. Oh no!
It's just smooth jazz, just elevator music. Do 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 do.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
This is the point of the night where we lose it.
Okay.
Apparently his other stuff is like very jazzy and it wasn't very popular.
Yeah.
By McFerrin. Here's a little song I wrote. Just joking, I told it note for note. Don't worry.
Be happy.
Here's a little song I wrote.
What am I to do?
What to do?
James got a coconut. Don't have. I might. Okay.
not helpful.
Oh, what was that during the coronation? Didn't like some guy just fall off the stage or something like that?
Probably. I know someone I think rushed the casket today.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was today.
That was today.
Oh, look at all those pattern.
Yeah.
Is that? Okay, that's a pink and not the red, and
Yeah.
not red.
Yeah, there is no red. I keep thinking that there's red too, and I'm like, is that red or pink? Oh wait, there's no red.
There's no red, John.
There is
no red.
There
Never
is
has
no
been.
red.
There is no red.
There is no red.
There is no red. The biggest thing I hate about this game is like it all comes down to one last tile that you need. You need the right color and pattern of tile,
Right.
and you have no idea if it exists. You have no idea if it's going to be in the bag, and you have no idea if you're going to see it.
Right.
And that can just fuck you over.
Yep.
Oh, right. It's green.
Green.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's up?
What, Olivia?
What's up?
And why are you talking like you're from the United States? Now, wait a cotton pick a minute.
Who's winning?
It's hard to tell right now. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Feels like nobody.
Feels like nobody.
Feel like the very much nobody.
So yeah, I might as well do that and secure those points.
Gonna mosey on down to the Walmart and purchase myself some Yeehaw barbecue potato chips.
Excuse me, they're not yeehaw barbecue potato chips. They're yippee.
Yippies.
Oh.
Yippee!
Oh, was it? All right, so I watched a video just like outlining all the political compass and a bunch of them. I think there's like transhuman libertarians,
Hmm.
or it's like transhuman libertarian anarchists or something like that. No, yeah, it was transhuman anarchy or something like that, where so like the transhumans want people to be able to like augment themselves, use technology to better the human race. But then you have like anarchists who's like no government. So like they're like, hey, we want no government, and we think that living in a Wild West is the best time for humans. So what we want to do is we want to do that in space.
Mhm.
So it was like, yeah, that's the I think that's the guy was like, oh yeah, that's the best one because like, yeah, you got some yeehaw space space cowboy anarchists.
Yeah.
What patterns do I need? What patterns do I need?
I don't even know what patterns I need.
That's matching. Okay, all right. I am getting a sense of what I need.
Good, good.
That's a good start.
I guess I'll just do this for now.
Kitty. Come on.
And then I will...
Yes, yes, that is the that is my
I could make that work. Okay, I know what. All right. Okay, I know what I need to look for out for. I think.
Go.
Methinks.
you
Methinks.
Also, what line, Olivia? Go, John.
Rootin' tootin' cowboy shoot.
Yeah, Rune Tootin' Where's your cowboy? Yeah.
That's what we all say all the time.
Yep.
In Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we all talk.
It's the rootin' tootin'est state in the nation. Thank you. James, your turn.
Here.
Don't be mean. Michigan's a nice state.
All right, fine. Have no more American cars. I thought you were like ranked like 48th. 48th in what?
Yeah. No, a lot of those are southern states that are ranked really low in like
Kentucky is last in a lot of things. Except Kentucky bourbon exports.
yeah, I think Kentucky is low. Texas has like the worst mental health out of any state. They're 50th. No, Michigan ranks in the middle.
Upper middle.
Yeah. It's just we have two very poor cities in Michigan that have been screwed up for a long time.
And only one of them is bouncing back.
Yeah.
One of them still doesn't have clean water.
Yep. Yeah, it'll be nice. Woo.
I ended up drawing the tile I needed, and I was like, all right, guys, please, 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 just, please no. Just,
Yeah.
please don't.
Just whatever you do.
Let's be civil about this. Kyle, let's be civil about
Let's be
this.
civil about this. Shout out to Kyle.
Shout out to Kyle, who doesn't watch us. The bastard. Ooh. We get a little combo play here.
Can you hand me a Gwen? One Gwen, please.
Walking on spider webs?
Yes. Spider.
Walking on spider webs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool.
Get
I'll
it?
make sure I don't cheat.
Because that is a Gwen Stefani
Oh yes,
line from
Gwen
Was it?
Stefani.
No Doubt.
yes. No, yeah.
I'm headed up to here. Bump, 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 bump. Whoa. Olivia is being really nosy and asking how's day in life.
So James, how's your sex life?
Well, let me answer that in great detail. Well,
Painful.
it all started back in the 70s.
You know, when I worked at Olive Garden, there weren't that many people that went young kids that went on dates at the Olive Garden.
I'm pretty sure there weren't many young kids over the age of driving age that went to Olive Garden.
Yeah, yeah. I would say it was very much 40 plus.
Yeah, because they're there for their fine dining.
It depends on who you ask.
It also, compared to the people at the Olive Garden, he is a spring chicken. Very young.
Knocking on 40's door. I don't know how old you think I am, but I'm not knocking on 40's door. I'm knocking on 30's door.
Knocking on
Yeah.
40's door.
John's already kicked open the door and rushed right in.
John is 57.
Yes. I know my birthday says 1991. No.
That is 100% correct.
You nailed it.
Definitely zero inaccuracies there.
Mm-hmm.
I swear Olivia's just trying to be on like the Electric Spark band percent speedrun leaderboard. Guess I'll take that.
And we've said this 1,000 times. 30, 30, 26.
Mm-hmm.
Into your bag earlier.
Um,
Um.
yeah.
Also, it was actually like quite on brand for John to come in and want to talk about trains.
Yes,
It was
very on brand.
Very on brand.
Very on brand. We did not go through Nam. We went through what was called not being able to go to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And Iraqi freedom.
And Iraqi freedom.
That was
We
the
did.
name of the military operation. Was like
Mission accomplished.
It was Operation Enduring Freedom and Iraqi Freedom. Fuck, they was shit. Like,
No, it's Bing who went through Nam.
mm-hmm.
Get it? Because he's from Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's never in chat anymore.
Oh yeah, Why do you think I didn't join the army?
Because you didn't want your personality completely changed.
Yeah. No, but I've become like more left as time goes on. I would have probably joined the I could have seen myself joining the army as like
Bootlicker.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, when you're a kid, you don't know any better. And 18 is still very young.
It is. Well, you watch us every week, Olivia. You already see us be useless,
Yeah.
like total clowns. Because we're what? Are we here to amuse you? I'm funny how? Funny how? Put it like a clown? Am I here to fucking amuse you? Huh?
Yeah.
How's your no repeating life going, John?
About as good as you think it would be. which
Actually,
is-
quite successful so far.
It is.
You just need the one last piece.
I need one last piece. Yeah.
Because I know you'll interact with me and give me the attention my narcissistic personality craves. Ah. We got ourselves a simp, boys. We got ourselves a simp.
All right. But the color I need. Well,
Oh, I like this one because I matched the color.
Mhm.
And
good cat.
I matched the kit. Hold on. I guess if I can't match things like I want to,
Mm-hmm.
I can at least go for extra points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, John and James were tied, but John broke. It was on the tiebreaker.
Mm. Whatever that was.
We
Okay.
might find out today.
I appreciate it, Olivia.
I think this might be the same tile I was stuck on
Last time,
last time.
it's just that it's always that one last tile that you need,
Mm-hmm.
which is not that one.
Nope. And then there's always that. Well, do you just deal with like not having the optimal tile and have a suboptimal tile?
Yeah, and be able to get one of them, or
Yeah.
because that's probably just gonna be your last fill in.
Yeah.
Unless you can't match anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You bitch.
I can tell you.
Yeah, fuck you, James.
Not right now. We're on stream.
Later.
That's actually the only tile I could have to not fuck over my entire being.
Mm-hmm.
Now, literally everything else is going to ruin absolutely everything. I guess I'll just ruin color, but I could probably salvage the pattern. Maybe. Well, pattern would be this one. Hmm. I was thinking it might be easy to edit down our Thursday streams.
Yeah.
Or easier.
Yeah, I would think out of the
Just cut a lot of those
streams
flaws.
that we do. Yeah. Still a lot of tiles. Oh, there must be more tiles than. Oh yeah, because you can have more boards.
Yep. Oh, now he's your favorite member?
Thank you.
Fuck off, John. So I'll just ruin the color for now. And then see if I ruin the pattern later.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing nice. I don't even remember our superpowers conversation because they haven't been in stream for a few weeks for me to even remember.
It's been a while.
To be fair, we stream at like 1 in the morning for her.
So when are we just going to give up and become Minecraft streamers?
I don't know. Oh, congratulations!
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Good luck.
Wait, actually, no matter.
Yeah, that always helps.
Yeah, no matter what I take, it doesn't fucking matter.
Mm-hmm. Is this the tile I need? Nope.
That's a tile I could have used, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. What do you need?
Nothing. Because it doesn't matter. Because I have two.
Nothing
Because
really
whatever's in
matters.
my head.
That's true. So
Someone can see.
I don't think I can do.
I mean, this game could have gone worse for me. I'm not
I'm just gonna.
too upset, but
So my last one is getting a last. Can't. Rummy.
Rummy.
Gin rummy.
And then
Yum.
Gin rummy. Yum.
I just want to see if the tile. Oh, it's. Fuck. I saw the tile I needed.
Ah.
Yeah, this one.
Mm-hmm.
To go there.
Oh, I see.
That'd have been one of each.
Well, I broke pattern and color, so I get 0 points from all of that. Okay, so the first point is your total of your design goal patterns.
Does it go design goal patterns and then design goal colors, or patterns and colors?
No, these. How many points for these?
Okay.
Shit.
A B B C D. A B B C D. So good there. A B B C C. A B B C C. That's 18 and nothing.
I have 17 total. 15 for color here. No, 10 for color here. 7 for color here. No pattern anywhere and no color for this guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I accidentally did pattern and color for this one without realizing.
Yeah. Oh, great. Good job to fail upwards.
So 21.
Your your faith might be misplaced.
Cat tokens.
Darren might have won this one. I think Darren did win this one.
Is that 5, 10, 15, 22.
12.
16.
And then buttons.
3 each. It's 18.
9.
And I had 12.
Yeah, I didn't win. The problem was that this mass of this pattern screwed up me from getting more roomie cats. If I got more roomies, then I would have been in a better position.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check my last math here. 21, 33. Okay.
I think I'm in
All
last
right.
place.
John feels like he's in last place. James,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's Darren, me, John.
That's what I think it is as well.
John is in last place.
Yeah.
With 42. Now the other two. James, one of us is in first.
Mm-hmm.
One of us is in second. Can you guess the difference between us two?
I'm gonna guess it's close.
I wouldn't say it's that close.
I'm gonna say it's within.
What did John score?
John scored 42.
And what was the winning score last time?
Winning score last time was
45.
39. So John got 42, you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say I probably got around 45 and you got like 50.
Well, I'm not acting like this point spread with difference between you and I.
Yeah, like 5.
I'm gonna
Like
say you're
5.
less than 5. Within 5.
Within 5? John is correct. We are within 5. We're within 4. We're within 3. We are within 2. We are 1 point apart.
Whew.
Difference between the winner and John is 10 points.
Yeah.
So the winner won with 52. Second place had 51. Tonight's winner is me with 52. James had 51. John had 42.
Good game.
Good game.
No hanging chads to help you out, Olivia. There are no hanging chads.
So close.
So, James, how does it feel to be so close to victory, but just fucking suck?
Honestly, I'm used to it. That's kind of how my life goes. So
Ouch!
that's really sad.
Yeah, that's...
You should
yeah.
probably see a professional about that.
I am Chuck. I am. My name's not Chuck.
Do you want cats to go in? Cats in? Yes. Cats.
Yeah. All cats go
Okay.
in one bag.
Cats go in this bag.
So do these? So these tiles must go in this bag, right?
Yeah, I think those tiles go in that bag.
And then the
I
buttons
think
go
all
in
the
that.
buttons go in here,
Yeah, it's
along with the...
Well, I think those. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. I think those tiles might go in this bag with these.
they weren't last time.
Then nope.
And I know I had them separate from here. All the pattern tiles go in this bag.
it's.
Meow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think recounting is gonna do much good, Olivia.
I'm trying to like look at it. Just
Uh,
Good night.
not
have a good
Olivia.
one, Olivia.
Oh, 11:04.
11:04.
Oh,
I'm gonna go eat at
At tuberculosis. Good old TV.
I'm not going to tuberculosis land.
dang.
I'm probably gonna go to a real Michigan,
Oh, I forgot. I had all the tiles on there.
the real Michigan experience, going to a Coney Island in the middle of the night.
Heck yeah. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
You think I haven't had I have had an meal today.
Same, but my meal was later because I had a birthday party to go to,
Ooh.
and my mom didn't tell me that it was finger foods only, so it was at 2. So I was like, okay, cool. I won't eat, and then I'll be hungry. Then I'll just have some free food. No,
Yeah.
I had a bunch of like lunch meats and crackers and sweets and cheese.
Ooh, fun. No, I had it late, but not as late as you. I had it at 2. Mostly because I had insomnia last night.
Mm.
That's why I thought I'd think about lead paint, because I couldn't sleep, and my mind's like, "Hey, buddy."
Oh, you had the night thoughts.
I had the night thoughts.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, well, I can't sleep, so what do I do? Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's eternity like? Oh god, that is
Oh,
terrifying.
God.
I'm definitely not sleeping
Yeah.
tonight.
Let
Do I have
me
lead
ju-
paint. Lead paint. Let's
Yeah, and then you start panic because it's like the EPA goes, "Do you have lead paint?" Yes. It will kill you if you don't spend $20,000 of remediating it immediately. And so then you start diving in, and someone's like, "Look, they stopped using lead paint in most walls in the 50s."
yeah. Like, I think all asbestos was out by also the 50s.
Yeah. Because like it's only like really high traffic areas, and all of those have been replaced. So yeah, I don't. Am I gonna look? No, because then I'd have to disclose it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is it. If anyone is still around, thanks for watching. We try to do this every weekend at 8 p.m. Eastern. We try to do something on Sundays also at 5 p.m. Eastern. But other than that, yeah, Thursdays we have a tabletop RPG, the video game, at 8 p.m. Eastern. Anyways, have a good night.
Bye bye.